friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're going to do the unboxing of the latest budget smartphone from Infinix in India, the Infinix S5. So Infinix S5 is a power pack device in terms of the hardware being offered, and it's also the first Infinix smartphone with a punch hole camera, and this is priced below the 10,000 price segment in India. As of now, we don't really know the pricing. It could be around 8,999 pricing, but we'll get to know once the device is launched. So we'll update in the comment section. Now this device has a lot of interesting aspects. One is the punch hole camera. It is offered with 464GB storage. Then you have quad rear cameras and quad LED flash, 4000 mAh large capacity battery, large display, that's a 6.52 inches HD plus resolution display, Helio P22 octa-core processor. So that's the hardware aspect. So let's get started with the unboxing. So this is the Infinix S5, 464GB storage, and on the back of the box we have the specifications mentioned. 6.5 inches Infinity O display, 32 megapixel HDR plus AI dynamic selfie camera, AI quad rear camera, wide and macro lens is included. That's important because you don't get macro lens on a lot of smartphones in the budget segment. Yes, there are some smartphones, but this is something which is really interesting with quad rear cameras. The device also comes with a 4000 mAh capacity battery, 3D face beauty and face unlock and fingerprint scanner is also included. The box price mentions 10,999, so that will not be the price. Of course, it will be much lower than that because it's already said that this device is less than 10k price segment. So now let's open the box package. So this is a very interesting device, and let's see what it has to offer. So you can see once again the specifications mentioned here. So 32 megapixel camera, 4000 mAh battery. So this should be a pretty good device. Now the back of the device, we have the fingerprint scanner. It comes with a triple slot. That means you can use 2 SIM cards and an SD card slot. So this is the AI quad camera. So it has 4 cameras. One is the primary 16 megapixel f1.8 aperture. So it has quad LED flash. Then we have a super macro lens which has the ability to take pictures up to 2.5 centimeter. That's the macro lens. Then we have the wide angle camera. This has a field of view of around 140 degrees, and this can take some really ultra wide angle camera. And there is also portrait which is a 2 megapixel depth sensor. So that's the quad cameras available. So let's just peel off the sticker and this sticker as well. So there you go. So you can see that designed by Infinix. So you can also see a small pattern on the back of the box which feels quite good, and this is the device. So it is made of plastic, but the material quality as such looks good. Design also looks quite okay because it has a quad camera, so the arrangement is pretty good. Now let's boot the device. So let's just peel off this sticker as well. So this is the punch hole camera. So you can see that the punch hole camera, it's a 32 megapixel selfie camera. So while the device is booting, let's see what else comes inside the box. So we have the micro USB charging and data syncing cable included. Then you get the adapter. So the voltage rating, let's see. So this is 5 volt 2 amperes, so standard 10 watt charging. Then you get a case included. So case has been there for all the Infinix smartphones launched. So this is the case included. It's a standard TPU case which is included, which should give you decent protection to the device. Then we have the user manual included. So let's see the SAR value. So a lot of users are interested in the SAR value. So this is the SAR value. You can see head SAR is 0.848, body SAR is 0.807. So that's the SAR value of this device. And then you also get the warranty information included. So that's all inside the box. You also get a screen protector included. Then we have a SIM ejector pin also included. So that's all inside the box. Now let's have a look at the device. So that's the Infinix S5. Now we have booted the device. You can see this has a larger 6.5 inches punch hole camera, and you can see that this is the punch hole camera. You can see this is the 32 megapixel sensor included. That's a selfie camera, and the display quality as such looks pretty good. This has been the case with most of the Infinix smartphone. The display is pretty good, vibrant, colorful, and viewing angles are also acceptable. The touch response feels pretty smooth overall. And now talking about the software, so this runs on the Infinix custom UI XOS. So this is the XOS. You can see all the specifications mentioned here. So this is 64GB storage, AI triple camera, so 32 megapixel AI camera and 16 megapixel quad camera, 2 GHz octa-core processor, which is the Helio P22, 720 by 1600 resolution, then 4GB RAM and 64GB internal storage. So this is the XOA, so it's on top of Android 9.0, and we have some gestures supported. These are some features available on XOA, so we have seen this on any Infinix UI. So this is the UI, and as usual we have a lot of apps pre-installed, so that has been the case with all the Infinix devices. So you can see here also some pre-installed apps are included. Now let's talk about the most important aspect, that quad cameras. So you can see that this is the camera UI, and we have 3 modes available here. So if you look at the closer in the camera UI, so macro mode, this is a wide angle camera, so just toggling the wide angle camera, and this is the macro camera. So these are the 3 cameras included, and the fourth one is the portrait lens, which is for depth sensing. So this is how the camera stacks up. Though we have video recording, beauty mode, bokeh mode, all those features are included. Video recording, let's see, 1080p resolution is included, that's the default option. You get 720p also included. Now let's have a look at some of the camera samples we have taken with the Infinix S5. So we'll also be coming up with a detailed camera review of the Infinix S5, which is quite a promising smartphone with the quad cameras. So we'll do a detailed camera review pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. Now the device also comes with a large 4000 mAh capacity battery, which should be able to give you more than a day of battery life, because it's a bigger capacity battery, and it is an HD plus resolution display, so it should be able to give you good battery life as well. So we'll test out the battery life and mention in the detailed review as well. So that is unboxing and hands-on with the Infinix S5, the quad rear cameras, punch hole camera, 4000 mAh capacity battery, and it also has the Helio P22 octa-core processor. So that's it for this video. This is Nirmal signing off. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.